And uh, after thinking and discussion with my wife, and I decided to give them some time so that I can earn a little bit extra money from them. And since after the discussion, I joined with them in 2018 January, and since then I am continuing with them, working as a voluntary basis. And they for working with them, they give also pay something for me, and it's uh, very good enough for me, because with the college salary I am getting a handsome figure from them, and those both salary make my life very good enough compared to the previous times. And I feel better, and I always thank that person who communicated with me for giving the opportunity. And I'm though I have to work
Time is
hard. Thank you.
Time is up. Okay. Sounds good. I wasn't paying attention. Sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, we're live now. Now you can switch. We can use the same cue card if you're okay with that. So, Farouk, can you set the timer? Prananta, do you need like a time or 1 minute preparation?
no, ma'am. I have no need to
Oh,
preparation time. I can speak right away.
all right.
Okay,
So,
time starts.
So I'm gonna explain which is something changed in my life in a good way. So my first bullet point is when and where it is happened. Basically, whenever I was in Bangalore in 2019, I went for the first time, and that time I had a big change in my life. And it was 23rd September 2019, during September month, because I went for study to the Bangalore to complete my bachelor's, and then something changed, which was very important in my life, because I was little lazy whenever I was in my country, but the moment I reached to the Bangalore, I changed my habit. For example, daily routine. By changing the daily routine, I feel very happy and pleasure and so grateful to my Almighty, because my life was totally different in previous time. But to complete my bachelor's, I need to change my work to study plan and time management also. So it's felt me very charming and also very pleasurable and also inspired and more than happy. It changed in a correct way, because since I went for the study, so I needed to study for a long time, since morning to night. Sometime I went to the lab and I did my work with some other students, also with my teacher and madam also. uh, it changed because they always teach me the correct way, and they always told me that you should do in manage your proper time. And also they said that first you need to learn in theoretically, and then you have to apply in practically in your life. So this is how you can change your behavior and also to learn
Thank you. Your
something which
time
is
is over.
actually. So that was the way to change my habits in that time. Thank you.
Okay, you're most welcome. Well,
I
we have
was
completed.
okay. Yeah, I want to answer the cue card, but I cannot think of any or a time when. Well, I've had so many um, times that kind of like a turning point for me, that really changed my life for the better. but I cannot think of a specific situation. That's why it's hard for me to speak about this topic for now. So do you have anything like something else that maybe I can speak about for two minutes? Or I can just, yeah, I can just maybe do it. Okay, I'll do it. So who's gonna set the timer for me?
Okay, I will set timers.
Okay, so describe a time that something changed your life in good ways. Okay, I'm gonna start now. So, like what I've mentioned earlier, that there were so many times. I think it's the same with you guys, that there were many times. It's not only one time that a certain situation has changed your life for the better. And the same with me. Over the years, I've been experiencing many things that I can say that it's really, it's a good, it has a good impact in my life. Now I'm gonna talk about if I have to choose or I have to think of something to speak about, it should be the time when COVID COVID-19 started, when it was, yeah, when it started and there was a lockdown and everybody were scared and most people they didn't wanna go to work. So what happened to me also, I didn't go to work, and it's because in my family there was like someone who it's very it was risky for him that, for example, one member of the family goes out of the house and then maybe bring the virus in, and it would be risky for his health. So I had to stay home. I thought that was really kind of gloomy to me, but it changed. It has changed my life for the better. And you know why? It's because I started to become creative, think of something that I can do while I'm staying home. It's not always easy. It was not always easy, but I came up with this, this activity that we are doing right now. Hosting, practicing IELTS speaking. And I feel that it has changed my life because I know I can help. There are so many out there, like you guys, you also want to practice your English. And I know you could also get other people to practice with you. But I'm also trying to be consistent, although my schedule would change every now and then, but I'm trying. Like, let's say, for example, last night I totally forgot that I had to host, and now I'm trying to give a makeup session. So I think that feeling that you help others, it it's not only like feeling that you help, you are also helped by others. You know what I mean? So it's not only that I'm giving the help, you guys also help me, especially that I'm an introverted individual. So I'm a shy person. So here I can speak freely. I don't feel very shy, like in person shy. So yeah, I think I'm over like 4 minutes now. What do you think, Farouk?
Yeah, your time is over.
Okay. So It's really nice to hear from our ma'am, especially whenever we're trying to hear from her. It's give us that how we should use our pronunciation and the sentence. So it's really help us a lot.
Okay.
Ma'am, you told before some time that if we have something we can ask you. So I have two interesting questions for both. So if
Okay,
you
so
permit, then
nothing personal,
introduction.
okay? No politics, no nothing like
No,
that.
just a question. It's related to IELTS. No question from personal life, not from anywhere.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
So, let me ask some. Let me ask the question first to Farooq, and then I'll ask you.
Okay, sure.
So first question: what's your favorite memory of us?
Also, you are asking me.
I'm asking to Farooq first, then I'll ask you.
All right. Okay, Farouk.
Please again, what's my favorite?
What's your favorite memory of us?
Our favorite memory.
Actually, the question is like that. I got it from some book. I don't know is it correct or not. It was written that what's your favorite memory of us?
Yeah.
Well, I think that means within ourselves, the favorite memory.
Like you mean like now we're doing this and we've been doing this for a while now. So what's your favorite memory during the since we've started up to now? So I that's how I understand it.
Yeah, my
Yes, I
understanding
think
is the
so.
same. Well, I am connected with Rita ma'ams since 2021. Uh, I then joined this group for my speaking practice, and we had a long months of group discussion and speaking so that we can improve ourselves. Then many participants joined with us from different countries, maybe from Pakistan, India, Turkey, and different other countries, maybe Vietnam or Philippines. But and the participants are very large, and it was very joyous discussion among ourselves for months long. But when I decided and registered for IELTS exam, then ma'am uh, asked for a one-to-one session for me, and that was very helpful for me. And before the exam, she took sessions, and I recall was very uh, fruitful for me. And after the exam, ma'am also asked me for what about my IELTS exam, and of course the speaking part. And I shared with her my experiences, and I didn't forget to share my results when I get. Then I shared with ma'am that I scored 6.5 overall, and only 6 in speaking, but it was not expected because I expected uh, high in speaking part, but unfortunately that didn't happen. And then I left the group, and after a long period of time, I again joined because I have to sit again for IELTS exam because I have received offer letter. But for visa application, I have to sit again for IELTS exam, and that was very memory, memorable event in my life in 2021 in this group. Thank you.
Okay, so the last question. Have you ever met any celebrity and made any memorable day in your life?
Well, it's maybe in 2015. I joined an event for social business, which is a brainchild of Nobel laureate, only one from Bangladesh, Professor Dr. Mohammad Yunus. I registered for an event and I joined the event in Dhaka because I was then traveling Dhaka for some other purposes. And I try to understand what the vision of the social business concept and what is what are they doing in this business concept. That is very interesting, and he is telling that doing any business but targeting any resolving any social problem that will of course resolve any social problem as well as making profit. And after the discussion, both before and after, we uh, take photo shoot with Professor Yunus, and that was very memorable day in my life. And I personally have got the opportunity to meet with him and greet him, and to know his thoughts from his own voice. And that is very memorable event in my life.
Okay, thank you for sharing with these two questions. So it was really nice answer with some good idea, both from first and second questions. So let me ask the same question to our ma'am. So I hope ma'am will give us some extra knowledge and also extra idea from the same questions, and we'll got some good answer. So first question, ma'am, what's your favorite memory of us?
That's really hard. There were so many, I guess. But in general, it's memorable for me when I see you guys being very consistent in our practice. I know others, they want also to join, but because of their schedule and the uh, time zone difference, it's just hard for them. But you guys are always here, very consistent, practicing, although you don't really need it because I know like you're not, you don't have like a deadline to take an exam or speaking exam, for example. But every time I'm available, you are trying your best to join. And that's something memorable for me because I always think of that while, for example, I'm not hosting a session. I always think of you guys like being good students. I know you're not students anymore. I mean, but we can be students forever. Like we always learn. It's not like we stop learning, right? So once we continue learning, whatever it is, can be like music, it can be, and in this case, in our case, we're learning, we're improving our English speaking skill. So you are very diligent. So that is something special to me and very memorable.
Okay, thanks for sharing.
Thank you,
So the
ma'am.
last question, have you ever met any celebrity to make a memorable day in your life?
It's, I don't know what you're looking for in this question, but I met a celebrity. It was not like an arranged meeting or something. Uh, it just happened that they were there filming a movie in the hotel where I worked. This was a long time ago. And then we were there with my friends, and one of the actors came to us and said like, oh, do you wanna take photos of us? So we knew who were they. They were really big stars in Hollywood. I wouldn't mention the names, but they're big stars. And I said like, yeah, sure. And we were like giggling and something like that. And we were squeaking, yeah. So we took photos and I still have those photos with me. Yeah, those things may be memorable, but it's not. There are other things that are more memorable for me personally. But meeting celebrities like that in person, it's something different. It's something you can brag about. You tell others that, oh, I met this, and you show the pictures that you're, yeah. And when when you see the movie they were filming, you would always like brag about that, oh, they were filming in this hotel where I worked, and yeah, we met them, we have photos with them. So yeah, that's the memory I have for that, um, meeting. So I think,
Yeah, this is really a memory.
okay, Prananta, we'll ask you the same question, okay? And after
Yeah,
these two questions, I'll step out. If you want to continue, we can stop live streaming, and then you can just continue, okay? If you want. All right, Prananta, your question. So have you
Ma'am, if you don't mind, I have to leave because I have class after a few
okay, sure,
minutes.
sure. You want to leave now?
Thank you.
You want to leave now, Farouk? Okay, so we'll just wrap it up, Prananta. And okay, let me just finish the, hold on.